So the first player on the list is Jérémy Doku, an exciting player by all standards. He's known for his pace on the wing, his ability to take on players, and his chance creation ability. He's just 21 years, but he got into the Belgian team when he was 18. I remember that he used to play for Stade Rennais, and at Stade Rennais, his teammate was Kamaldeen Sulemana, and Kamaldeen Sulemana is a Ghanaian player who plays for the Black Stars, and Jérémy Doku is a Ghanaian who plays for the Belgian national team, and they were all teammates. Kamaldeen Sulemana moved to Southampton. Jérémy Doku also moved to Manchester City. I think that if he was in the Ghana Blaster setup, he was probably going to start. Doku currently plays in the Belgian national team on the left wing, making sure that he creates chances and scores more goals for the Belgian national team. The Black Stars of Ghana missed out on him, and we didn't get him to play for the Black Stars of Ghana. I think that he's just that good. And the thing about Jérémy Doku is that Jérémy Doku's parents are all from Ghana. His mother is from Ghana, his father is from Ghana, but he was born in Netherlands. And then when he was born in Netherlands, they moved to stay in Belgium, where he had his training in Anderlecht. And from Anderlecht, he moved to Stade Rennais. From Stade Rennais, he moved to Manchester City. One thing about him is that he said in interviews that he can speak Twi, and he was brought in a family where they all speak Twi, so he's totally Ghanaian. He's proud of his Ghanaian heritage, and I'm hoping that he can come and give to the Ghanaian society, make himself popular in the Ghanaian media, just as Memphis Depay has made himself known in the Ghanaian media. But Jérémy Doku is truly Ghanaian and totally Ghanaian. The next player on the list is Kwadwo Ntwidua. Kwadwo Ntwidua is a Ghanaian player who plays for Ludogorets Razgrad. Ludogorets Razgrad is in the Bulgarian league, and Kwadwo Ntwidua has scored 1 goal for Switzerland, and he's only played 1 game for Switzerland. It is his first time playing for the Switzerland national team, and he was put in to play the first game for Switzerland in the Euros, and he got a goal. And after the goal, and his name started circulating in the Ghanaian media, and I mean, even me, it was the first time I heard his name, Kwadwo Ntwidua. Funny enough, he plays for Ludogorets Razgrad, the same team that has Bernard Tekpete. Bernard Tekpete is also a Ghanaian player who plays for Ludogorets Razgrad. Bernard Tekpete scored 10 league goals for Ludogorets Razgrad as a right winger, and Kwadwo Ntwidua scored 15 goals for Ludogorets Razgrad as a centre forward, as a number 9, as a fox in the box. And because of his performance, the Swiss national team has invited him over to play for the Switzerland national team. An amazing player. If you see his runs in the box, you see how he runs off a player, and you see how he's able to finish chances. Amazing player. He was born in London, grew up in London, had his football education in London, played football all in London, grew up in London, and ended up playing for the Switzerland national team. I wish we could have gotten the Black Stars, because I think that ever since the likes of Asamoah and Abdul Majid Waris, Ghana hasn't had a lethal number 9. But this Kwadwo Ntwidua plays for Switzerland. And the thing about this Kwadwo Ntwidua is that he's not only a number 9, he can also play as a left winger and as a right winger. It tells you that he's very versatile, and he provides more for the Switzerland national team going forward. I want to see him produce more goals for the Swiss national team, considering his Ghanaian heritage. As of now, there isn't much information about whether the Ghanaian FA reached out to him. He's 28 years of age, and he's played his official game for the Switzerland national team. So the next player on the list is Kobe Menu. Kobe Menu's name is actually Kwabena Boateng Menu, and he grew up in UK. He was born in UK. I mean, culture and even the way he speaks English tells you it's English. I mean, totally English born. But his father is Ghanaian. His mother is Ghanaian. His father went to Accra Academy in Accra, and I mean, everything about him is Ghanaian. It's just that he was born in he had his footballing education from Manchester City Academy and also from the Manchester United Academy. I mean, his father ended up helping him to choose Manchester United, and he himself is also a Manchester United fan. Earlier this year, there were a lot of conversations that we're going to get this guy to play for the Black Stars of Ghana, probably a semi-Chalasian region or to play with Thomas Partey in the middle for the Black Stars of Ghana. But Kobe Mainoo has accepted to play for England. He's made his official debut for England, and he has no chance to play for the Ghana Black Stars. I think that if we are going to do our search very well, we probably have many Ghanaian talents who can play in the shape of Kobe Mainoo for the Black Stars of Ghana. I don't think this is really a very big miss at this point. But Kobe Mainoo is a generational player, really technical on the ball. He's able to go to the middle of the park, take a pass, and then distribute it. And we are definitely going to see more of him play for the Euros. I think he didn't have many minutes in the first game for the English national team. He'll probably have more minutes in the subsequent games. We're proud of him, but we wish he could have played for the Black Stars of Ghana. He's an important player for the English national team, considering the options he can provide the English national team in terms of the roles. He can play as a number 6, he can play as a number 8, and then he can also play as a number 10. So the next player on the list is Benjamin Parkwisi Henrichs. I'm not able to pronounce that name very well, but he's born to a Ghanaian mother and also a German father. He was born in Germany. I've seen videos of him where you can see he's really proud of his Ghanaian heritage. I've seen videos of him where he's giving Dani Olmo plays for RB Leipzig and then the Spanish national team, where he's giving Dani Olmo jollof, and you say this is Ghana jollof, this is not Nigerian jollof. He wants to give Dani Olmo a Ghanaian name. He's truly proud of his Ghanaian heritage, but he's ended up playing for the German national team. He's a right back and also a centre back, and often at times he can be deployed as a left back too. He had his development at Bayern Leverkusen and he ended up playing for RB Leipzig. He's a very good offensive fullback and he's also a very good defensive fullback. I would like to see him play more for this German national team in this Euros, in this tournament. I mean, we'll get to see whether he gets more playing opportunities for the German national team. But it is really unlikely because Antonio Rudiger and Jonathan Tah have taken the centre back options. There's also no space for him also at the left fullback and the right fullback. But let's see what Ole Nagelsmann opts to do in the coming games. So the next player on the list is Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay is fully Ghanaian. I mean, we've seen pictures of him playing for Netherlands and all that, but for him, anytime the season ends, we see him working in Ghana, we see him taking pictures, we see him doing humanitarian jobs in Ghana. I mean, we've seen him go to even the Otumfuo to take pictures with Otumfuo and have a conversation with Otumfuo. He's truly Ghanaian. He's proud of his Ghanaian roots. I've seen videos of him playing Ghanaian music, dancing to Ghanaian songs. And recently, even before the Euros, we saw him dancing a traditional Ghanaian dance called the Adowa dance. And I mean, he's proud of his Ghanaian heritage. It is just that he wasn't able to play for the Ghanaian national team. Memphis Depay is an extraordinary talent. We know him to be a striker, as a right winger, as a left winger, can also play as a number 10. And he used to play for Atletico Madrid until recently when he left Atletico Madrid as a free agent. For Memphis Depay, he's going to have many minutes for the Dutch national team, an important player. He's known for scoring amazing goals and he's known for taking free kicks. He's such an important player for this Dutch setup. And Ronald Koeman will give him a lot of minutes in this national team. The next player on the list is Jérémy Frimpong. Jérémy Frimpong plays for Bayern Leverkusen, and Jérémy Frimpong grew up in the same academy as Phil Foden, Brahim Diaz, Leroy Sané. They were all in one academy playing at Manchester City, but he was deemed surplus requirement at Manchester City and he was left to go out to search for a club. He went to Celtic, he went to several clubs, but it was Bayern Leverkusen that took him up and has given him a place to be at, giving him a home. And at Bayern Leverkusen, he's had really, really good numbers. He's had double figures in goals and double figures in assists across an entire season playing for Bayern Leverkusen. He was part and parcel of the team that won the Bundesliga for Bayern Leverkusen and also went to play the final at the Europa League. I think Jérémy Frimpong, there were times where he was nearly linked to play for the Black Stars of Ghana, but the Netherlands national team has snatched him because he grew up in Netherlands. His parents lived in Netherlands. I mean, and he grew up also in London. I mean, playing for the Dutch national team. I think for him it is done. Ghana can't have him. But I've seen videos of him where even the way he talks, he will say, "I swear." I saw a video of him talking to Callum Hudson-Odoi and Timothy Fosu-Mensah, and the way he was speaking, the aura with which he spoke. I mean, you can tell that Jérémy Frimpong is naturally is a Ghanaian by Ghanaian by even the way he speaks. Jeremy Doku, but he plays for the Netherlands national team. I'm looking to see whether he will get many minutes in the Euros, considering what he did for Bayern Leverkusen. He was also a squad player at the World Cup in Qatar 2022, but we want to see what he will do for the Dutch national team. So the next player on the list is Brian Broby. Yes, Brian Broby is a player who plays for Ajax, and if you hear the name Brian Broby, there's no argument about it. He's a Ghanaian. The name Broby is a Ghanaian name, and Broby is a lethal number 9 who has a nose for scoring goals. He has a knack for scoring goals. He didn't really get many minutes. Coming back from a season where Ajax didn't really perform very well. Ajax were battling relegation, but Ronald sees him as a lethal number 9. This same Brian Broby had an issue with Kudus Mohamed, especially when they were all playing in Ajax, and I remember that there was a debate about who was supposed to play as a number 9. When the coach opts to play Brian Broby, it means that they are playing him to be a number 9. And when the coach plays Kudus Mohamed, it means that they are playing as a false 9. And the Dutch media wasn't happy about Kudus Mohamed playing as a false 9. They really wanted to see more of Brian Broby, forgetting that Brian Broby is ours, but Brian Broby has also been called to play for the Dutch national team. Player on the list is Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo has a link to Togo, but he ended up playing for Netherlands. He made his name at PSV Eindhoven, and he ended a move from PSV Eindhoven to Liverpool, where he's played as a centre forward, played as a false 9, played as a left winger, and also as a right winger, a centre attacking midfielder. Amazing player. Has Ghanaian roots. I haven't seen any Cody Gakpo linking himself to Ghana or anything, but he plays for Netherlands as an attacker. He has really strong dribbling skills, ability to take on players. He's known for scoring a lot of goals. He was linked up to Manchester United and ended up playing for Liverpool. Technical player, but plays for the Netherlands national team, not the Ghana Black Stars. He's an integral part of the Dutch squad, and is expected to score many goals for the Dutch national team at the Euro 2024. So the next player on the list is Nico Williams. Nico Williams plays for Spain and plays as a left winger for Athletic Bilbao. He's the younger brother of Iñaki Williams on the left wing for the Spanish national team. Pacey winger is known for his creativity on the left wing. He's not only a winger who can take on players, he's also a player who can score more goals and also provide assists. Amazing player. He plays for Spain and he starts for Spain every day, every time. Nico Williams is just that guy. He's been linked to move from Athletic Bilbao, Barcelona, because Hansi Flick really likes him and he's really that good. I watched him in the first game for the Spanish national team, and he's such a lethal player to watch. The next player on the list is Kevin Danso. Kevin Danso plays for Austria, and he's been training for a while now. When he was having an aerial duel with Kylian Mbappe, his shoulders hit Kylian Mbappe, and he has caused Kylian Mbappe to have a broken nose. Very strong defender, known to play as a centre back. Plays for RC Lens in France and in the French league. He has Ghanaian roots. Kevin Danso, the name Danso alone tells you he's a Ghanaian. Tells you he's a Ghanaian, but plays for Austrian national team. He's a solid central defender with height, with aerial presence, and he's able to also make sure that nobody goes past him. Really good. He's a crucial part of Austria's backline, and he will never be benched until there's an injury. Unfortunately, Ghana couldn't get him to play for the Black Stars of Ghana. So these are guys who play. These are Ghanaian guys who play for the European national teams right now in the Euros. I wish there were players that Ghana could have gotten, like a player like Nico Williams, a player like Memphis Depay, but you couldn't get them. And a lot of Ghanaians are looking up to them and picking inspiration from these Ghanaians playing in the Europe and playing in the Euros. I like to see more Ghanaians. I like to see more European-born Ghanaians to play for the Ghana Black Stars in the future. We have to do more work and get them to play for the Black Stars of Ghana. Thank you for watching this video. I would like to encourage you to share your thoughts on this. What do you think about this list? Which player do you think should have gotten? Which player do you think Ghanaians should have gotten to play for the Black Stars of Ghana? Thank you. The best is yet to come. Bye for now.